Hello, everyone. Happy, what is it, Thursday today? I'm copying and pasting a link into the chat box if you all want to use the playlist. If it doesn't work for you, let me know, but I've posted my barre playlist in there for you today for the noon class, 45-minute barre this afternoon. But feel free to pull it up. If you're having issues with it, feel free to shoot me a message in that chat box. Happy to repost it or try something else. Otherwise, if you also have your own music, you're more than welcome to use your own music. Let's pull up that playlist here and we can count it down together to play it, and we'll get started. Again, my name is Rebecca. I don't even think I really introduced myself today, but hi, Rebecca. Diane's here with us as well, back teaching virtual on Thursdays at noon, so welcome. Let's get started. Get that playlist up. I'll count it down. We'll press play in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and press play. Oh, it's playing on my computer and not on my phone. I will fix that. Anyways, let's get started. Extended child's pose. Go ahead, make your way to the back of the mat. Bring big toes. Straddle on into your child's pose. Bring big toes to touch, knees open wide. Sink the hips back towards the heels. Reach the arms long out in front of you and gently rest the forehead down on the mat. If it doesn't quite make it to the mat, you can always stack forearms on top of one another, letting your forehead rest down on your forearms. Whatever works best in your body. And take some time here to just get any little physical fidgets out of the way. Shift, move, wiggle, do what you need to do, so that eventually you find your way into a place of comfort, a place of stillness. And right away, I will offer up if this position is uncomfortable or painful in any way, feel free to move into something that is more comfortable for you, something you can maintain for a few moments. Let's take a moment here to center ourselves onto our mats with a few unified breaths. Exhale all the air from your lungs. Take an inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. One more, just like that. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Come into your natural breath and start to take a scan of the body. Begin to check in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling today, whether that be mentally or physically. Just taking note of where you're at and how you came onto your mat this afternoon. This next 45 minutes is a time for you to be present in your body and in your practice. So as we move and we go, give yourself permission to be wherever it is that you need to be along the way, to make choices for your body and your practice. Continue to deepen the breath. Gently massage the forehead on the mat, rock it side to side. Walk the fingertips a little bit forward. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. And walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Big side body stretch. If you have a hand variation you like here, feel free, welcome that in. And then inhale, fill all the way up through the fingertips. Exhale down the rib cage. Let the hips sink back towards the heels. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, send it out. Walk the hands over to the other side of the mat. Side body stretch. Option to stack those hands if you'd like, or if you have a different variation, move into that. And again, take a big breath in, fill all the way up through your fingertips. Exhale, empty out. One more, inhale, fill up. Exhale, send it out. And walk the hands back to center. Come on up, tabletop position, stack shoulders over wrists, hips right over knees. You cat-cows like this. Inhale, cow pose, belly drops, tail and hands up. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine. Inhale, cow, belly drops, tail and hands up. Exhale, cat, press the mat away from you, draw navel up and in. Inhale, cow pose, maybe you gaze up. Exhale, cat, arch and round. Good, find a nice neutral spine, long spine from the crown of the head to the tail. Inhale, reach your right arm high, pause for a moment, roll out the wrists, make any arm circles if that's calling you. Inhale, reach your arm high. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm between left arm, left leg, right shoulder, right side of the head, gently come down beneath the mat. Hold and breathe. If you have an arm variation, welcome that in. Let's become a little bit more active here. So I want you to gently press the back of the right hand into the earth. You're going to feel your torso spiral open a little bit more. Breath in, breath out. Arm variations, replant your palm. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, hand to the mat. Other side. Inhale, left arm high. Pause for a moment. Roll out the wrist. Make some arm circles, whatever feels good. Good. Inhale, arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm between right arm, right leg, left shoulder, left side of the head. Come down to meet the mat. Hold and breathe. Again, if you have an arm variation, move into that arm variation and let's become a little bit more active. So press the back of the left hand into the earth. You're going to feel your torso spiral open a little bit more as you twist a little bit deeper into your back. Breath in, breath out. Arm variations, replant your palm. Inhale, reach left arm high. Exhale, hand to the mat. Extend your right leg back behind you. Reach your left arm towards the front of the room. If you want, float those right toes up off of the mat. Roll the right hip down, draw navel up and into your spine. Take a big breath in. You can hold in balance. Otherwise, exhale, draw elbow and knee together. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, set everything down. Let's switch sides. Extend the left leg behind you. Reach the right arm towards the top of the mat. If you want, float those left toes. Now roll that left hip down. Draw navel up and in. Press your left hand to stabilize that shoulder. Breath in, reach. Exhale, draw knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Gently cat the back, round the spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract in. One more just like that. Big inhale, lengthen in both directions. Exhale, draw them together. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, set everything down. Curl your toes under, navel up and in. Hover your knees 1 inch off the mat. So nice knee hover, hovering those knees. Hold and breathe. Press the ground away from you. Firing up that core a little bit more for 4, 3. Downward dog in 2. And 1. Downward dog, hips high. Pedal it out. Find some movement, whatever feels good in your body. Press the ground down and slightly away from you. Draw your navel up and into your spine. Take a breath in here. Breath out here. Inhale, reach your heels high. Exhale, melt them down. 2 more like that. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, melt them down. Last one. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, melt them down. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend your knee. Drop your heel towards your seat. Open up your hip. Find movement, find stillness, whatever feels best in your body here. Opening up that front side of the right leg. Then inhale, lengthen your leg long. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Shift forward, cat to back. Draw your knee and your nose together. Nice core engagement. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the hands. Drop your back knee down and inhale, rise up. Kneeling crescent. Arms reach overhead. You can bring the hands to heart center or interlace those fingers on the top of that front thigh. Hold and breathe. Now from here, let's become a little bit more active. So I want you to sink your hips forward. Very slight tuck of the tail down and under at the bottom as you draw navel up and in. Pull your right thigh bone back into your hip socket. So our lower body here is nice and engaged. We're nice and active. We're starting to fire up those muscles already. Take a big breath in. Exhale, half split. Shift those hips back. Lengthen through the front leg. Pull the toes back towards the heart here. You can soften through your front knee any amount. Then inhale, lengthen your heart towards your toes. Exhale, hinges you forward. Inhale, lengthens. Exhale, hinges. One more. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, find your low lunge. Walk your hands forward. Exhale, high plank. Step your front foot back. Find your high plank. Plant the palms. Good. Press the ground away from you. Navel up and in. Knees can always be down on the mat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go high. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee. Drop the heel towards the seat. And again, pause here for a moment. Take some movement. Take some stillness. Whatever feels good in your body. Really opening up the front of that left leg. Getting some movement within our hip joint. Inhale, lengthen the leg long. Exhale, knee to nose. Draw the knee to the nose. Cat the back. Inhale, lengthen left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the hands. Even if you need to help it to get there, drop your back knee down and inhale, reach arms overhead, kneeling crescent. Hands can reach high. They can come to heart center, or you can interlace the fingers on the top of the front thigh. And then again, we're going to become a little bit more active. So I want you to sink those hips forward and down. But as they sink forward and down, slight tuck of the tail down and under as you draw your navel up and in. So we get a nice big stretch through that hip flexor or the front of that back thigh. Now draw your left hip bone back in space. Our lower body is nice and active. Inhale here. Exhale, half splits. Shift those hips back. Lengthen through your front leg. Pull the toes back towards the heart. You can soften through that front knee any amount. Then inhale, think lengthen the heart towards the toes. And exhale, hinge forward. 2 more. Breath in. Exhale, hinges and folds. 1 more. Inhale, find length. Exhale, surrenders forward. Inhale, find your low lunge. Walk your hands forward. Rebend that front knee and exhale, step back, high plank. Good. Hold that high plank. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go high. Breath in. Breath out. Let's flow that one time. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the hands. Drop the back knee down and inhale, rise up. Exhale, half split, shift back. Inhale, low lunge. Walk the hands forward and exhale, high plank. Step front foot back. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the hands. Drop your back knee down and inhale, rise up. Exhale, half split. Shift the hips back. Lengthen through the front leg. Inhale, low lunge. Walk the hands forward. And exhale, high plank. Step the front foot back. Find your high plank. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go high. Breath in here. Breath out here. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Good. I want you to inhale. Reach your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the hands. Keep the body lifted this time and inhale, rise up. High crescent lunge. Good. Hold and breathe. Find your balance. You got this. Little pulse up and down. Hands come to heart center. Little pulse up and down of those hips. Little pulse. Starting to warm up those quads a little bit more. Starting to warm up our lower body. You got it. Nice work, everyone. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Pause low in 4, 3. We twist into twist towards your front leg. Here we go. You twist towards center. However fast you want to go, you twist towards that front leg and then back to center. Now, I really want you to think hips are staying stable. Right thigh bone pulls back into your hip socket. You are just twisting from that torso. Navel is up and in. You are to have a strong engaged core here. Use your breath. Exhale as you twist. Here for 4, 3. Find center in 2 and 1. Find center. Inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Find your high plank and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5. Downward dog in 4, 3. Down dog in 2 and 1. Down dog, hips high. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the hands. Front knees over front ankle. Keep the back knee lifted and inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge. Lengthen high. Keep a nice engagement of that back leg. Lift the heel a little bit higher and then bend the front knee a lot. Breath in. Hands to heart center. Little pulse up and down. Little pulse up and down. Keep breathing. You got this. That back knee may soften a little bit as you're pulsing up and down, and that's okay. Be where you need to be. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5. We twist in 4. Twist towards your front leg in 3, 2. Hips stay nice and low in 1. Twist towards the front leg and center. Good. Front leg and center. Draw the left thigh bone back into the hip socket. Nice engaged lower body. It's still as it can be. You are twisting just from your core. Exhale as you rotate. You got it. Here for 4, 3. Pause center in 2 and 1. Pause center. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, high plank. Plant the palms. Step the feet back. Find your high plank. Hold and breathe. Another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Tabletop in 3, 2 and 1. Nice work. Find your tabletop. Find your tabletop and then come on up to stand. We'll start to warm up our feet. Finding a nice parallel position, feet right underneath the hips. If you want to hold on to something to balance, feel free to do so. Calf raises, lift the heels up and down. Lift the heels up and down. Heels raise high and lower, nice and controlled. Again, if you want to find a wall, a chair, a counter, a couch to balance on, feel free to do so. Otherwise, if you want that balance challenge this Thursday afternoon, take your hand off whatever you're using to balance and balance on your own. It can be fun. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Pause it high in 4, 3. Pause it high in 2. Balance in 1. Pause it high for 4, 3. You have halfway raises in 2 and 1. You lower halfway, raise it up. Lower halfway, raise it up. Good. Halfway down, all the way up. Halfway down, all the way up. You got this. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Full range in 4, 3. Full range in 2, and 1. Full range. Lift them up and down. Up and down. Up and down. A little bit faster. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4, 3. We squatted out in 2 and 1. Hips go down and back. Down and up. If you need to separate those feet a little bit wider, separate those feet wider. Knees track right over your toes. You squeeze the glutes as you stand high. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Pulse it low in 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it low. Hips down and back. 7, 6, 5. We add a heel raise at the top in 4, 3. So full range squat. Heels lift at the top in 2 and 1. Squatted down and lift. Good. Down and lift. You got it. Good. Find that balance. Nice straight alignment of head over shoulders, hips and ankles as you come up. Sit those hips down and back for 8, 7, 6, 5. Pulse it low in 4, 3. Pulse it low in 2 and 1. Pulse it low for 8, 7, 6, 5. Stand tall in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand tall. Lift and lower your heels. Lift and lower. Just back to the regular calf raises. You got it. Finish it out here. Lift and lower. Burn out those calves. Let them start to get a little bit tired. That's okay. That's what we're here to do. Keep pushing. You got it. Just for 4, 3. Heels down in 2. And 1. Nice work. If you want to stretch out those calves a little bit. And we're going to have some lunges. So I want you to step your right foot back behind you. Find a nice lunge position. If you want to be somewhere close to something to balance on, feel free. There is just single lunges, staying in place. You lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good. Breathing. You got it. Working on some balance here today. It's fun. We're going to get even further in with our balance coming up here. This is just our starting point, so settle on into these lunges. Our quads are going to be working today. Here for 4, 3. Pulse it low in 2 and 1. Pulse it low for 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4, 3. Back to singles in 2 and 1. Back to singles. Lower down. Lift it high. Down. Lift it high. Good. Down and up. Right here. Just for 4, 3. Pulse it low in 2 and 1. Pulse it low for 8, 7. We're going back to our lunges in 6. You're going to add an airplane in 5. So you're going to lunge down. You're going to launch off in 4 into an airplane in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lunge it down. You're going to shift the weight forward and step that leg, lift that leg behind you, then re-land into your lunge. I want you to squeeze that right glute up at the top. Try and roll that right hip down towards your mat. So you're really squeezing the glutes, making those glutes work. Good. You got it. Here for 8, 7, no, you can always find some new balance. 5, yes, you can. 4, you hold in your airplane. And 3, 2, pulse that leg up high. Here we go. Pulse it high. 8, 7, 6, 5, you stay high. And 4, your arms reach overhead. And 3, you draw your knee towards your hands. And 2, and 1. Here we go. Draw it in and extend it long. Good. Draw it in. Extend it long. Draw it in. Extend it long. You're doing great. Draw it in. Extend it long. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5. We're working our balance today. 4, your leg goes long. And 3, hand your hips in. And 1, bend the your leg up and down. Up and down. Good. Up and down. Nice soft bend of that supporting knee. Keep it nice and stable for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Set it down. Shake it out. All right, we got the whole other side to do. Best part about it. Left leg back, left leg's behind you. Single lunges. Here we go. Down and up. Nice single lunges. Find your time. If you need to take a little break, stretch out that glute. It's a lot of work, surprisingly, on the balancing leg, more so than the working leg, to keep your body nice and stable there. 8, 7, 6, 5. Pulse it low. In 4, 3. Pulse it low. In 2, and 1. Pulse it low for 8, 7, 6, 5. Back to singles. In 4, 3. Back to singles. In 2, and 1. Back to singles. Lower, down, and up. Down and up. Good. Down and up. You can always go at your own pace. 4, 3. Pulse it low. In 2, and 1. Pulse it low. Good. 8, 7, 6. All right, we're adding the airplane here in 4. We launch off in 3, 2, and 1. Launch it forward. Lift that leg behind you. Set it back down into that lunge. You got it. Back leg lift. I want you to try and rotate that left hip down towards the mat. So you're really focusing on your left glute as that leg picks up and squeezes it behind you. We're working that left glute here. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're going to pause in your airplane in 4. Pulse that leg high in 3. You got this. 2, and 1. Pause in that airplane. Now pulse that leg up. Hands can be wherever it's comfortable. Be wherever it's comfortable. Keep breathing. Here for 4, 3. Hands go overhead in 2, and 1. Draw the hands and the knees together. Keep balancing. Lengthen it back out. Good. Hands and knees together. Lengthen it back out. You got it. You got it. Stay strong. Keep balancing. Here for 4, 3. Leg goes out. In 2. Hands come to your hips or heart center. Now bend your knee. Drive the heel up towards the ceiling and down. Up towards the ceiling and down. It's the last thing you have to do. Hang in there. See if you can balance a little bit longer. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right. First position. Heels together. Toes turn gently out. If you want a bar, feel free to grab a bar. We're going to be up on our toes for part of this. Here we go. Calf raise up and down. Lift and lower. Just the heels, lift and lower. Keep this going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We get to balance high in 2, and 1. Balance high for 4, 3. We go to that half raise in 2, and 1. You lower halfway down, lift it all the way up. Halfway down, lift it all the way up. Halfway down, lift it up. Stay here, stay here. Keep breathing. Close your rib cage a little bit. 8, 7. Relax your shoulders. 6, 5. Back to singles in 4. 3. Back to singles in 2. and 1. Back to singles. We go 8, 7, 6, 5. Heels high in 4. Pause. Heels high in 3. If you want to step them closer together, step them closer together in 2 and 1. So those heels are high. If you want to step them in a little bit, feel free. If you want something to balance, now's your time. We squat it out. Here we go. Lower the hips down and up. Down and up. If you need to, heels can always come down to the mat for that. Otherwise, if you want, put your hand on something. Find a bar or your makeshift bar at home, whatever that is. Really, it can be as much as a wall. Sometimes just having that wall there can help with the balance. 8, 7. I know when I'm at home, I actually use my dresser. I like pull out a drawer so that's the right height. 4, 3. We pulse it low in 2 and 1. Pulse it low. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Back to singles in 2 and 1. Back to singles, lower down, up. However fast or slow you want to take this, remember this is your tempo, whatever gives you the best form so that you're not wobbling all over the place, whatever you're able to control, be there. 4, 3. We pulse it low in 2 and 1. Pulse it low. 8, 6, 5. You're going to stay low in 4. We have little side steps in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. You step the right foot out and in, left, out and in. So we're alternating, right? And left, right, left. And remember, you can always heels down. You can always turn this to parallel, keeping those knees tracking right over the toes. You got it. Looking good. Stay strong. We're almost there. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5. You're going to pause out wide in 4, 3. Pause out wide in 2 and 1. Heels still lifted. Lower down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Pause it low in 4. Butterfly in 3. Press those knees back in 2 and 1. Here we go. Press them back. 8, 7, 6. Lift those heels a little bit higher. Left. 4, 3. Here we are. 4, 2 and 1. Nice work. Stand tall. Shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. We're going to stay in that second position. We're not quite done with our second position yet. We're going to bring our arms out to the side. We're going to get a little bit of shoulder work in here as well. We're going to sink low into that second position. Heels are down on the mat. Now circle the arms towards me or towards the front of the room, towards whatever you want, front of your body. Knees track right over the toes. If you need to come out of that squat, come on out of that squat. You can always stand tall. Otherwise, let those legs shake. Let them burn. We're just going to hold, like isometric hold here as we contract those muscles. 8, 7, 6, 5. All shoulders. 4, 3. Circle them the other way in 2 and 1. Other direction. Back. Back. You got it. Back. Back. Stay here. Back. Back. Keep circling. Here. 4, 8, 7. If you need to pulse those hips up and down, pulse them up and down. Do what you need to do to get through this. Here for 4, 3, 2. Arms come to a goalpost in 1. Here we go. Now squeeze the chest. Forward and open. Forward and open. Forward and open. Forward and open. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pause with them center in 2 and 1. Pause with them center or out to the side rather than you're going to reach your right hand over and back. But keep that left arm high. So nice little lateral tilt or side tilt Getting those core or those side obliques involved as you draw your rib cage back towards your hips, but your pelvis stays nice and tight, nice and stable the whole time. 7, 6, 5, find center again in 4, reach those arms out to the side in 3, 2, and 1. Face those palms up. Now reach the arms up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Up and down. For 4, 3. You're going to pause with them at the top. In 2, I want you to make a little beach ball circle in 1. Beach ball circle. Now bring those arms down in front of the chest, back up overhead. Try not to let them get too low. They just come to chest height, and then they go back over the head. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're almost there. 4. You're going to pause with them center in 3, 2, and 1. Pause center, open, and close. Open, and close. Keep that nice round of the elbows. So moving up to a second position, that arm's nice and wide, and then back to your first. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here we are. Last 4, 3. Come on out of it in 2, and 1. Nice work. Come on out of it. Shake those legs out. Shake those shoulders out. And let's come on down to our mats. We got some glute bridges and some core work. And then we're done. 45 minutes flies by. It's always so fast. All right. So bridges. Feet hip width distance apart. Walk the heels up towards your seat. Arms are down by the sides. Now from here, I want you to press to your feet, squeeze your glutes, and lift your hips high. Then lower them back down. Keep this going. Lift those hips high. Lower them back down. Really squeeze those glutes at the top. You're thinking here of lifting your hips high rather than your chest for these ones. So that we're really getting those glutes a nice squeeze at the top. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Hips high in 4, 3. Hips high in 2, and 1. Hips high. Now lift and lower your heels and down. Lift the heels and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Heels down in 4. You're going to lift your right foot off the mat in 3, 2, and 1. Heels down. Right leg lifts. Single leg glute bridges. So extend that right leg long. You're going to lower your hips down towards the mat. Lift them back up. You can do it. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5. We switch sides in 4, 3. Switch sides in 2, and 1. Place that right foot down. Left foot high. Good. Lift and lower those hips. Lift and lower those hips. We aren't here for very long, but let those glutes burn. You got it. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5. Switch sides one more time in 4, 3. Switch sides in 2. Right foot high in 1. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Other side in 4, 3. Other side in 2, and 1. Other side for 8, 7, 6, 5. Both feet down in 4. Heels high in 3. Lift and lower your hips in 2, and 1. Feet down, heels high. So feet on the mat, heels high in your bridge position, and then lift and lower the heels. There we go. We'll get there. We'll get there. Last little bit. Yeah. Heels high. Yep. Stay high the whole time. Keep the heels high and lift and lower the hips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Hips down. Hips down. Take a little break. You can sway those knees side to side. And then I want your legs to go up the wall towards the ceiling. Cherry pickers or climb your rope. You're reaching opposite hand, opposite foot. We got some core work left, and then we're done. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Good. Make sure you're breathing here. Good. 7, 6, 5, pulse it to the right in 4, 3, pulse it right in 2, and 1, pulse it right for 4, 3, pulse it left in 2, and 1, pulse it left for 4, 3 singles in 2, and 1, alternate for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, pump 6 in 3, your right leg stays high in 2, lower the left leg in 1. Lift those shoulders off the mat and then switch. Your hands can come to the back of that leg. Lift those shoulders high. Switch out those legs. Shoulders can always lower down to the mat. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Your right leg hovers 1 inch off the mat in 2. And 1. Now reach those arms forward and pulse it up. Up. Yes. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Switch your legs in 4. Keep pulsing. 3. It's hard, I know. 2 and 1. Switch your legs. Other leg. Left leg is covering. You can always bend your knees. Keep breathing. Pulsing. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. Grab your leg in 4. Alternate those legs in 3. So back to those singles in 2. And 1. Here we go. Alternate those legs. You can always rest the shoulders down on the mat. Be wherever you need. Otherwise, shoulders up off the mat. You got this. Keep breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5. I want you to pause with your legs together in 4. They're going to go down to 45 degrees in 3, 2, and 1. Legs together down to 45 degrees and hold. Hands can always come beneath your lower back. Hold it here. Breathe. Now I want you to flutter kick your legs. Flutter kick your legs. Final push. Here we go. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Long body stretch, everyone. We made it. Long body stretch. Let's stretch it out. So as you're ready, you can come on up to have a seat. Top of the mat. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Take an inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, hinge forward and knee mount. Breathing. Can I get a hell no? Breathing here. Nice big breath in. Full breath out. Good. Gently come on up. Bring your right leg out to the side, left heel in. Turn to face that right leg. Big breath in. Sit up tall. Then exhale, hinge towards your right leg. Or whatever side you're doing. I don't know what side I said. I might have said left. I might have said right. I have no idea. Just do one of the sides because we're going to do both of them anyway. So it doesn't matter. Breathing here. You can always bend your knee if you feel a bunch of tightness from your hamstring, your lower back. Sitting up on a blanket can be a great place to be, or a pillow. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Oh, we're switching sides. Left leg out to the side. Right heel in or whatever. If you did the other leg the first time, just switch sides. Take a big breath in. Sit up tall. Exhale. Let it lead you on into this stretch. Hands are wherever is comfortable. And again, if you need to bend that knee, bend that knee. If that helps take some tension out of the hamstring and the lower back, that makes this more accessible to you. If sitting on something helps you feel this posture, this stretch more, do that. Remember, this is your body. This is your practice. Do what you need to do. We're all going to look a little bit different, and that's okay. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. And sit on up. Bring both legs long out in front of you. Seated forward fold. Inhale, reach arms overhead, and exhale, fold it forward. And as you're ready, gently lie onto your backs. Take as much time as you need to get there. Once down there, hug the knees into the chest. Rock side to side, massage that lower back a little bit. And bring the arms out to a T. And gently let the knees fall off to one side of your mat. Easy twist. This can be wherever's comfortable. Gently guide the knees back through center. And switch sides, other side. Draw your knees into your chest. Find happy baby. Bring your knees the feet wide. Grab hold of the air or arms of your feet. You grab your thighs or your shins so that your entire back can rest comfortably down on the mat. Last little stretch here. A few breaths just like that. And as you're ready, hug your knees in towards one another. Give yourself a big bear hug. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Draw your forehead up to meet your knees. Take the biggest inhale you've taken all day. Pause at the top for just a moment. And exhale, full release into Shavasana. Let your legs and arms go long. Relax, hands down by the side. Get any little physical fidgets out of the way so that you can find a place of comfort, a place of stillness. And begin to deepen the breath. Release any tension away from the forehead, the cheeks, the jaw. Melt the shoulders down the back. Feel the weight of the pelvis and the legs as the earth supports you from beneath. Giving yourself permission to be here in stillness for just a few moments. Knowing that this resting posture, this rest and recovery of our workout or our practice is just as important as all the work that we've done for the past 45 minutes. It's just as important for your body to take some time to be still and to check back in. You take a scan of the body just as we did at the first beginning of class. See how you feel now. And it's no judgment, no attachment to any of these feelings. We're just checking in. We're noticing sensations. We're being aware. You may stay here in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to start being guided out, first start to reawaken your breath. Begin to bring small, mindful movements to your fingertips, your toes. You can nod your head from side to side, open and close the jaw. And eventually let this movement lead you into a full body stretch, reaching arms overhead, legs actively reach in the opposite direction. And go ahead and roll over onto either side. Find fetal position. Using your hands to help guide you, make your way up to a comfortable seated position facing the front of the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the crown of the head. We raise hands to heart center for gratitude. Taking one more unified breath here. Exhale all the air from your lungs. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Bowing forward, we seal in our breath.